What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Thursday Night Football Show. I'm Ivan Vargas, running solo today for Cincinnati versus Jacksonville. We got the Bengals versus the Jaguars in a feline fight. Uh, to be honest with you, I really don't think this one's going to be close at all. I feel like the Jacksonville Jaguars are who we all think they are. They're an 0-3 team that's not very good on offense. They can run the football, but they're only doing that to disguise the deficiencies of their rookie quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. But on the other side, they got a solid Bengals team coming in, a good defense. The defensive front is pretty solid. They had a field day on a immobile Ben Roethlisberger last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, I'm looking for Cincinnati to win here and win here big. Last week, Joe Burrow had a nice day against Pittsburgh. He was 14 for 18, very efficient, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. He did throw a pick early, and he did have 3 picks the week before against the Chicago Bears, but, give credit to him. He bounced back, started becoming more efficient, is very accurate in that game last week against Pittsburgh. They also got a little bit of the ground game going with Joe Mixon, 18 for 90 yards. He spread it out a little bit. Jamar Chase was the leading receiver, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd, 4 receptions, 36 yards, and Chris Evans, 2 for 26. But, for the Cincinnati Bengals, I feel like it's just continue to do what's gotten you to 2-1. Running the football, a good mix of run and pass. Joe Burrow not trying to do too much, take care of the football. And I feel like it should be a very easy win for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm not looking for a dogfight. I mean, although the Jacksonville Jaguars were able to hang with the Arizona Cardinals last week and for a little while at that. They even took the lead at one point in this game. They had to kick a field goal miss, run back for a touchdown, but it wasn't enough for a team that's just rebuilding. New head coach Urban Meyer, he's trying to find an identity with this team, and I think the identity is obviously that running attack. They did pass for 34 times, but I feel like they really need to go ahead and lean heavy on this running attack. They had over 25, almost 30 carries between three players. You had James Robinson for 15 carries, 88 yards and a touchdown. Carlos Hyde, 8 for 44, and then Trevor Lawrence had 6 himself for about 27 yards. But, that's just not going to do. You could kind of see where this Jaguars season is becoming. And it could it be Trevor Lawrence continues to struggle? Could it be in the second half he finds some luck? I don't know. I just see this team as a whole not ready to fire on all cylinders for a Trevor Lawrence, where I could see them winning, more than 4 games this season. If Jacksonville wins 5 games, I would be shocked. But going into yeah, a little bit, Vernon, a little bit, just a little bit. But going into this game, if you're Jacksonville, you just got to come out with positive outcomes in situations. You need Trevor Lawrence to not be so careless, and some of those interceptions aren't necessarily his. So there's a couple, or one last week that wasn't his fault. There have been a couple tip passes. A lot of them have been rookie mistakes. So I'm looking for him if you're looking for a win, if you're looking for Trevor Lawrence to progress, which should be the name of the game for this season for the Jaguars, look for him to take care of the ball a little more. Look for the Jaguars to lean heavy on that run game to protect Trevor Lawrence, because he's already had 7 interceptions thrown through 3 games, and I mean he is slinging the ball. They are trying to give him this trial by fire type of approach, but I just feel like the more you do that, the more you might damage your quarterback. I mean, you saw some struggles with and there are 2 different coaches in Urban Meyer and Matt Nagy, but you've seen the struggles with Chicago. I feel like if they could just run heavy, keep Trevor Lawrence, learning the offense, learning from his mistakes, I feel like Jacksonville will just play out the season, take your lumps, take your losses, and try to keep adding to try to rebuild for the future. Other than that, I just look for a big Cincinnati win today. I'm going to keep it short and sweet with you guys. Jacksonville is not good passing. They're at the bottom of the league in almost every stat. I'm looking for their defensive stats right now. This thing's kind of – here you go, finally. I mean, they're giving up a lot of points, but I feel like it's the struggles of their offense that's causing that. There was a pick 6 last week against Arizona. So I feel like the turnovers for Jacksonville, especially with a young rookie quarterback, is ultimately going to be the end of their offense. And I just, You look at this Cincinnati team with their defensive line, their defensive front that they put over 100 million. They were giving Pittsburgh a lot of problems. I imagine they're going to disguise a lot of coverages. I imagine they're going to blitz the hell out of Trevor Lawrence, and then they're going to just go ahead and rely on Joe Mixon and Joe Burrow to continue to steadily take the Cincinnati Bengals to closer to the top of the division. Surprisingly so. I feel like Cincinnati should win this game and should win this game rather easily. They'll be 3-1 in the division. So you're talking about a Cincinnati team that surprisingly is in the race for that AFC North. So within the month, at least through the first month of the season. But I'm looking for Cincinnati to go ahead and beat the brakes off of the Jacksonville Jaguars today. I'm looking for a 34 to maybe a 17 victory, 17-point victory. Yeah, 34-17 sounds about right. Arizona did it last week. Like I said, Arizona was down. They came back. Jacksonville kind of allowed them back in with the ugly pick six in their own territory. And I just feel like this team isn't ready. Jacksonville isn't ready to compete with anybody. They want Trevor Lawrence to learn as much as he can, take as many losses as not take losses, but learn through his losses, learn through his mistakes, right? Become a better quarterback through that. That's why they're doing this trial by fire. Like I said, 34-17 that's my prediction for today. Cincinnati should beat the living crap out of the Jacksonville Jaguars. There should be no contest. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will probably meet you guys at halftime. If not, it will definitely be for the post-game show. Check it out. I might be wrong. It might be one hell of a game tonight, but I'm not looking for any barn burner in this one. All right, guys, I'm Ivan Vargas. This has been the Thursday Night Football Show on SportsZone Chicago.